Okay, we should be back up. I don't know why the hell this thing dropped. It's probably because I'm still in the gas city. Yeah, I've gone through that. Yeah, Taxon's like my... That's been my OG Sentinel for quite a while now, so I'll stick with this one. Let's switch it up and have it copy. Yeah, I've got all the parts. What I don't have are the rest of the resources. Cause let's go ahead and jump into the foundry real quick. Oh, that Hildren helmet's done. Take that. That Wisp helmet is done. Loki Prime, I've still got another day. So I probably won't be able to actually use Loki Prime until, let's just say, Wednesday night after I get back from work, because, you know, it'll finish and I'll be able to use the mobile app to claim it, but like actively going in to use them won't be until Wednesday night. I might as well go ahead and make that Arcane Catalyst blueprint. I've been doing survival runs and like doing, you know, consistently 25-30 minute survival runs, and those have been working out relatively well. I mean, that's how I was able to get the other components done. It's just the chassis. And I mean, hell, snagging an Argon crystal won't be a problem, but I would rather do that once I have the remainder of the Hexanon for the Wisp chassis. Good to see you back, Blue. You didn't really miss much, just the stream dropping for some inexplicable reason. Oh, okay. Okay. So, with Judgment, like, Judgment is still on my games to get list, no question. But with everything that's been coming up over the last few days, as far as, you know, as far as picking up stuff for home, picking up stuff for the apartment, and, you know, various fees and stuff I had to deal with, like, at this point, I am very hesitant to even spend what money I have left, because I at least saved enough cash to pick up one game. One $65 full MSRP game. And it was either going to be Samurai Showdown or Judgment. But as it stands, I've got rent coming up. So hang on. Like, I could do Amazon wish lists all the live long day, but I really tend to use Amazon wish lists more as like reminders of stuff that I want to get, not necessarily put up the wish list and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. If you guys buy this for me, I'd be eternally grateful, all this other stuff. I don't know. I mean, if you guys really want to see me, put together an Amazon wish list, for the stream, and just, put in like, this is what I'm aiming for, then yeah, I could do that. Hell, it'll actually help me streamline my Twitch page. And aside from that, I also still need to use the Streamlabs creators sites. I need to get started on that too. I just haven't had the time or energy to really do anything stream related. Oh yeah, like the clips and stuff that I've seen for Judgment, the dub is fantastic. Like Greg Chun and Crispin Freeman, nah, you can't go wrong with those two guys. Flat out.
Eliminate those threats.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Alright, let's get this going.
Moving. None of the scanners have detected them.
Now, I do have to say this. I very much like the new Gas City tile set. I love how so much of this is just out in the open air, and you gotta use all your movement options to get around. Okay, this one's also a mission with a supply cache in it, so I suppose I can take a look around the map and see what I can find. That's fair.
Let's go on the offensive.
Okay, so probably gonna find some more over this way. Did something just try to shoot at me? There we go. Nailed it. Okay, I'm back over here. Is there anything down that way? Nope, not from the looks of it. Alright, let's keep moving. Hello! Okay, looks like this was the way I was actually supposed to go. So, what I want to do is head back here. Okay, I was already here and already emptied this one out. Whoa. Alright, just had to make sure I didn't overdo the movement here. No, I missed it. What happened? I see. I really enjoy the stealth kill effect on this weapon. It's so useful. And this poor little thing's just over here bugging out. I almost feel bad. Almost. Okay, we've got another enemy back this way. Alright, I'm already more than halfway through the kills I need on this mission. Well, I was already spotted, so what's the point? Oh no, none of those.
While the rest of the system cowered in fear, I took risks. I made a bold new partnership. Bear witness, betrayers, to my exciting new product line.
Exciting new product line, huh? Okay, anything else down here? Oh wait. Who's this dope over here getting stuck in the wall? No. Cut that out. Stop it. Oh well, screw it. We'll just turn on the Exalted Blade and be done with it. I'll just wreck everything I see. It'll be fine. And there's someone up this way that needs to be, taken care of. Go! No loafing around on the job. You should know better. You should know better as well. And let's just deal with you guys.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. A successful mission. Find extraction.
And let's deal with you. And we'll deal with you. Don't know what you think you're doing, but you're not going to be doing that. Let the stealth shenanigans continue. Whoop. And now to head to the order. Okay. Wow, only 5 hexanon. I can do a lot better. In the meantime, though, it looks like there's a couple of, there's at least 1 or 2 Nightwave things I can finish up. Like opening relics. Let's see, that's an infestation capture. Well, let me change to, my more effective setup. Let's see. Is that for prime neuros?
Operator? Is that a pun? I will.
Alright, let's get
You
to
are
it.
here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
All right. Biological attacks.
Reactant. Keep playing. Look for more reactant. You found the
Alright,
target.
that's all
Capture
of them
them
taken
quickly
care of.
before they escape.
Whoop. Oh shit, come on, come on, come on.
The capture target has vital information that we need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
Okay, there we go. Okay, this is obviously not the way I need to be going. Piece of shit.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Well, my part ain't done yet. Shit, shit, Shit.
A juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested prey. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Okay, 6,000. Did I piss off the Juggernaut?
The Juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
It appears I did. Alright. Fine time to miss with the ring toss. Oh shit, there it is. And there it went. Alright, come on. There we go. All that's left now is just to get out of here. Come on. There we go.
Let's go on the offensive.
Well, on the offensive while trying to make our way out of here, which, it seems... you have done so. Success! Woo! But yeah, I think once we hit intermission, I'll go ahead and pop onto Amazon real quick, since I did just sign up for another free Amazon Prime trial membership.
On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers making their way, trying to bring a little joy to people's lives, one shipment at a time. It's that time again, dreamers.
Excuse me. Relics, sorties. Complete 5 scans for Samaris. Invasions. Mining. I can do the mining and the relics really easy, and what that'll do is bump me up by at least 2 ranks. I don't remember actually crafting the Jinza helmet. I might actually do that. In fact, I will.
And we're out.
Let's see. Appearance. Let's see. What does the Jinza helmet need? Alloy plates, an Oricon cell, 5 nitane extracts, and nanospores. That's done.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about how I want to be able to stream regularly again. Oh, speaking of streaming regularly, since I've finally been getting adjusted to shifts and scheduling with the new job, one thing I've been considering doing is trying to get back into the doing the morning cup of gaming streams like I used to, and just doing, you know, 1 hour streams before work Monday through Friday. You know, keep it nice and short, but still substantive, if that makes sense. Let's see, spy, defense, rescue, mobile defense in the void. Let's see, Zephyr Prime chassis, Mesa Prime. Huh. Let's refine a few of these and see how well I do picking up the Chroma Prime systems, because I know those tend to be pretty well sought after.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
We will bring honor to the Tenor.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Oh, my warding halo's already down?
I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. The enemy's dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Woo, time to go.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Boom.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
jump back up here real quick just to make sure no one's actively attacking the system. Don't believe her lies. Oh!
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Stop that. Right now. Cut that shit out. Ooh, an argon crystal. Nice.
Area completed. Move on.
Okay, defense is done. Alright, time to proceed. I probably need to go up here, don't I? Whoop. I just hope I don't wind up having to deal with anything like a...
Spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
like a stalker or a syndicate mob just yet.
This a moment.
Because that would be very shitty if I wound up failing this mission. Ooh, thank you for being a friend and for buffing my shield to over 9,000. Well, it was over 9,000 for a sec. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Alright, that's that. Relic is open.
Find out what's inside.
Ooh. God, Stalker and a hostile syndicate? Man, you had it rough.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Gotta love it when you get caught up in a brawl at Tony's on Warframe instead of Monster Hunter, huh? Oh, you had the kitty cat lined up. Never mind, you were good then. I know Valko's your main, so you had it made in the shade at that point, didn't you?
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This was the moment.
Damn it!
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I guess I could pop in and do a quick rescue mission. I get the feeling now I might have probably been better off on that mission if I had ran with, say, Limbo.
Before any harm comes to them. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a relic? Fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Yeah.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Everyone gets the Captain America treatment. Well, with the extra added bonus of having spears stuck up your hind parts. Oh, I don't have enough energy for that.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, I think I do too.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
Okay, so if I this way.
Keep going. He knows you're here.
No one knows I'm here. Look at what I'm doing and tell me again that no one. Oh, fuck. Now someone actually triggered the alarm. I'm just causing general chaos.
Approaching the holding area. Careful. If the robots detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Oh. Well, I get the feeling that that's likely to happen anyway. Nobody. Nobody.
I'm in your debt, Tenor.
There we go.
Let's go home.
Prison located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits. Don't leave the subject behind.
There. Take the really big gun. I will do my Hawkeye thing. Oh, wait. No one's really around. I think I blew everyone up. Oh, there we go.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Yeah, y'all need to stop that. You're done. You're done. You're done. Let's see if we jump through here. We can post these guys up. Nope, y'all don't need to be hanging around anymore. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Everybody gets that shield. You're dead. One more throw for good measure, and we're done.
If it's useful, do it.
Right? If it's useful, do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm just thinking weekdays I'm going to do short 1 hour gaming streams, gaming and, moderate gaming discussion. Let's see, we're going to follow that up with maybe longer streams on Saturday, or the pre-podcast streams on Sunday still. But I'm just really trying to find a method of working around not only my work schedule but also my sleep schedule, so that I can still keep streaming, still keep doing what I like to do. Meanwhile, for today's probably going to be a longer session, I'm feeling like doing multiple games, so I'll probably be doing more of this. I'll do some Monster Hunter. And I think I will also follow you guys' suggestions and set up the Amazon wish list that is specifically stream related materials. So it's going to be games, it's going to be equipment, stuff that I'm still going to try and gun for. And for me, then, all the thanks in the world, more power to you. Again, it's all optional. I do the streaming more for fun nowadays than to try and really, earn anything as a side hustle. Yes, I actually am going to be working on the 4th of July. I'm going to be working Thursday, but that's time and a half. So I'll be making roughly $19.50 an hour over the course of that day. So it won't be too bad. It won't be too bad in the slightest. Oh yeah, it's gonna take some time before those are done. That's right. Let's jump back over to the Warframes. Okay, I'm gonna need at least another 300 hexadon. So, I'm gonna take a quick intermission to go ahead and set up that Amazon wish list, but to also, you know, do the usual. Get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little working out. It'll be roughly 10 minutes. But I'll be coming right back. So, staying tight. Okay, that's enough of that. I guess we're back.
People ask me if it gets lonely out here. I say,
Okay,
I got all the company I need. I got you, sweet things. Ain't nothing for Nora in the real world except trouble. Trouble. And a few yahoos she could box for a century without a tea break.
alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop onto the plains and try to get some of this mining and stuff done. So, here we go. Let's get that. Let's get that plasma drill out. Alright, let's see if I'll be able to find anything useful without getting harassed. Alright, okay, this one's a three-pointer. Okay, got that. Got that. Got both bonuses. It's Copran, Nith, and Azurite. I don't know why, but I've always found the mining and fishing mini games in this just really entertaining, but also very relaxing. There we go. And that's another rare ore as well. Alright, so we're 2 for 6. Yeah, what's good, Andre? How you been? Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's right. Anime Expo is this weekend too, isn't it? There we go. Okay, 3 rare gems out of 6. Oh, it's just that. Yeah, speaking of conventions, next year I do plan on trying to actually make it to A-Kon. I mean, I live in Dallas now, and it was taking place at the fairgrounds right here downtown. Let's see what we can dig up here. Oh. Sounds like I've got company. Can I not dig for rocks in peace? That's all I want to do, just dig for rocks. Ah, there we go. So bright out during the day that it's tough to see the markings where the mining points are. Ah, here we are. There we go. I want rocks. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so quick question. Who here has had the chance to get in on the Monster Hunter World Iceborne beta? And for those of you that have, what did you think? Ah, that would explain that. Oh. Guess that's not going anywhere. When you say you need to... when you say you need to beat the game, as far as Monster Hunter, like, have you still, not beaten all the monsters in the Elder's Recess yet? Gotcha, gotcha. I just wanted to get a general feel for where you are in the game and what else you needed to do. All things considered. Ah, it's right there. Ah, missed the bonus tag. I suppose I should pop back into the hub and reset the mining points. Okay, you're not getting Borderlands 3 because you're not into looter shooters. That's fair. That is a fair statement. But your mate's trying to get on your case because you're not into Borderlands. That is, I'd call it hilarious, but it's also just, it's dumb, you know? I mean, I'll put it to you this way. When the Handsome Collection for Borderlands was up on the PSN, the only reason I downloaded it was because my girlfriend used to play it, and she was actually into the game for a little bit. You want to know what I'd really like to see? I would like to see a proper follow-up to Gundam Breaker 3. To hell with new Gundam Breaker. But no, I definitely get what you're saying, and hell, that's why even with as much as I dig Warframe, Warframe is pretty much a looter shooter. You know, it's got a lot of neat little third-person action elements to it, but you know, it's a looter shooter. It's not for everybody. It's not going to be for everybody, and that's fine.
Flash and bite. The day is won not with a strike to the heart, but 100 cuts about it.
Okay, so that was enough to get me up those 2 ranks. Got the new color palettes. Got the extra credits, which I can use, since I am now at 80. To get that reactor blueprint. Gimme, 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 gimme.
That's all we have time for.
Wow. I suppose you're right in that it is setting the bar pretty low. Now wait just a second. Did I just get a straight up Orkin reactor?
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Man, I understand
Me
completely.
too.
Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Okay, so I didn't get a blueprint. It was just a straight up Orkin reactor. Which means I could go for that. You know, I'm honestly... Like, this all goes back to a older conversation where... You know, it's one of those things where it's like you don't really... Most developers in the game industry have... They have done so much and created for themselves such a backwards track record that, you know, you really don't want to get many, if any, games at launch. Well, in any case, got to take another break because I got some stuff I need to pick up from the rental office, so it'll probably be another 5 or... Actually, no. It'll probably be a little bit longer because I got to make a phone call, too. But anyway, I'll be back.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Okay, back again, for the time being at least. Let's go ahead and get right on to it. I did say I was going to be farming for... I did say I was going to be farming for more materials for Wisp, so... Wait. This is a level 45 to 50 invasion, huh? That's interception versus defense. Ugh. I think I'd rather stick with the survival.
Keep the enemy busy. A fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies. Trigger the alarm.
Corpus have tech weapons. We'll need to be careful.
They have just all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Life support on the way.
Like, when it was initially mentioned that 13 was going to be episodic, my first thought was that it was going to be, you know, multi-part like the 13 saga, or, you know, if we're talking about other games that have a episodic structure, like the Dot Hack games.
That should keep you going for a while.
As for how I feel about it, well,
is now available.
it's as simple as this. If we actually are going to be getting our money's worth, if we actually are going to be getting our money's worth with each installment, you know, then I'll be okay with it, you know. From what I'm seeing, from what I've seen so far with, you know, this being, you know, FF7, the Midgar chapter, from what I've seen, it looks like there's going to be enough substance there to warrant the multiple parts. Alright, hold on. Yes, Trails in the Sky, and also Trails of Cold Steel. Well, the Sen no Kiseki games, and, well, just the Kiseki games in general are really good examples of
Tenno, prepare for life support.
games with what would be considered multi-episode stories. Also, apologies for the long pause there.
Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah, I had a phone call I needed to take and figured I'd grab lunch while I was at it. But to finally just put a pin in that topic. If Final Fantasy VII goes the way of .hack and of the,
Life support incoming.
you know, the other multi-episode story games that we've been discussing, then I will not have any issue with, you know, with the content setup for the game. I just hope that the game actually is finished. And I mean,
Additional life support has
like, Final Fantasy 15, I'm sorry, no matter what anyone has to say about it, that game will remain functionally incomplete.
life support has been replenished.
That game will stay incomplete as long as the entirety of its story content
Extraction is available.
cannot be purchased
The raid is off to a
as
successful start.
part of the cost of admission. That game will never be finished, never be complete, as long as, you know, the content for episodes Luna, episodes Luna, episode Noctis, and episode Aranea, as long as those remain as, you know, visual novel or if they remain as adaptations that are outside of the material of the game itself, if they are not on the same platform and cannot again be purchased at the time of purchasing the game for a complete experience, then as far as I'm concerned, Final Fantasy 15 will never be a complete game. And as such, I will never be able to recommend that game be purchased at any sort of full retail price. Like, if the game is on sale for $15, I would recommend you buy it for 10. And that's if you're going to buy the game at all. If the Royal Edition is on sale for any sort of discounted price, I would always recommend buying for less, because the game is incomplete. It's really as simple as that. And I hate being in the position to say that because I really dug Final Fantasy 15. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the Comrades expansion. I would like for there to be some sort of substantive
Additional life support
conclusion.
has arrived.
But I would like for that conclusion to actually be included
That
on
should keep you
disc
going for a while.
and playable.
Life support has been replenished.
The static core is such a great weapon.
Life support on the way.
But yeah, actually, like, if I was going to sum up my feelings about Final Fantasy 15 as a product, I am going to defer back to the 1991 Ninja Turtles movie and the sage words offered by Michelangelo. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. And FF15, that is late pizza.
Life support. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Okay, I will say this.
Tenno, prepare for support.
When it comes to FF7 Remake, yeah. No, I get exactly what you're saying, Jim. And
Life support activated.
as far as FF7 Remake goes, if after all of the game's episodes are out, if the game is resold in a complete collection
I've delivered another life support
sort of
capsule.
format, you know, where you get like however many Blu-rays the game's going to come on for each part, because, you know, Remake Part 1 is going to be on 2 Blu-rays, apparently. But if the game winds up being resold... If the game winds up being resold as a, you know, Game of the Year edition with all parts included in the one package, then yeah, I think that would be a great buy. Especially if it's, you know, at a bundle price, right? Get that FF7 Reunion Edition.
Get ready for
Hell,
the
I'd be
capsule.
more than happy to scoop that up. Let's see. It's only been 11 minutes so far, or at least 11 minutes of mission time. I can stick it out for longer.
Additional life support has arrived. That should keep you going for a while.
On the plus side, though, if what they say is true, then development on the remaining portions of the game, like development on the remaining episodes, shouldn't take as long because they'll already have all the core assets there.
Life support has been finished. Get ready for a capsule.
So instead of like a 5, 10, 15-year development cycle for the next episodes, it'll probably be maybe a year, maybe 2. One other thing I'm also hoping for with the Final Fantasy VII Remake is that
another life support capsule is now available.
If possible, in later episodes,
Warframe is strong.
I want to be able to go back to Midgar without having to switch discs. I want to be able to head back to Midgar and, you know, keep my character's levels, keep our equipment, you know, basically revisit those old areas without switching discs so that way we can, you know, tackle whatever new content may be available.
That should keep you going for a while.
Yeah. No, this game, like, the remake has basically been in development hell.
Life support.
No, you're right. So the fact that it's finally been announced and that there's, like, so much being shown off, it tells me that
The longer you fight, the more successful.
it tells me that they're a lot further along than we have been led to believe.
Another life support capsule is now available.
God, these nullifiers are a pain. Okay, where's that next? Okay, that next life support module is less than 200 meters this way. And we're below 70, so this is definitely going to come in handy.
Life support activated. Life support on the way. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Okay. Okay, one more question as far as games and such go. Who else here is planning on picking up the expansion for Attack on Titan 2? Or who else here even has it? because that's another one I've been looking forward to, and you know, quite possibly the last Koei Tecmo game that I'm looking forward to.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
And that bad boy comes out this Friday.
Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, you already got Final Battle, Jim? Good stuff.
That should keep going for a while.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Wait, you mean for Attack on Titan? What's got you worried about it?
Life support on the way.
Yeah, there really is so much to do in... There is so much to do in Attack on Titan, especially in 2, that...
Another life support.
I mean, outside of, like, downloading the extra episodes, which, you know, it's Koei Tecmo, that's kind of par for the course. That's kind of par for the course with their, anime franchise games. Yeah. I'll put it to you this way. Attack on Titan 2 pretty much has the same amount of substantive content compared to previous releases that Warriors Orochi 3 had. Sorry, that Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate had compared to Warriors Orochi 3 or even 2. Like, there is a wild amount of content in Attack on Titan 2. And it's enough to where if you missed out on the first game like I did, you can just pick up 2 and you'll be good to go. Or better yet, if you haven't picked up 2 yet, then come this Friday when Final Battle comes out, they are going to have what's basically a complete edition with all the content from AOT 2 plus all the new stuff being added. Yeah, and that's another thing I really like about AOT 2. I like how you can make your own custom character and, you know, play through the story of like the first 2, or in this case, coming up, the first 3 seasons of the anime. But all you are is just, you know, that one soldier who wound up being a pretty good friend to most of the folks in the Corps. But, you know, you're not all of a sudden super important. They're not trying to just shoehorn you in as like the end-all be-all, you know?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Like, they're not trying to make you the ultimate Titan Slayer to rival, you know, Captain Levi, and I very much appreciate that. That's right, it ain't fanfic levels.
Life support has been replenished. Prepare for life support.
Oh yeah, like gameplay-wise, you can basically dwarf the accomplishments of any of the main cast. But as far as like how the actual story of the game is handled,
another life support capsule is now available.
you know, you're an important part of the crew, but you're not essential. And you want to know another game that I think handles that really well, actually? Soul Calibur 6.
The longer we fight, the more successful we will be. Life support activated. Prepare for life
Like,
support.
Soul Calibur 6 also does a really great job with, you know, having your custom character be more or less a parallel sort of a parallel protagonist in the main story.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Hold on, are we? No, we haven't got all the DLC yet. In fact, as far as I know, from the first season, there's still at least one character that hasn't been announced or added to the game. So I guess after Tira, Amy, and 2B, we'll finally hear who the last character is going to be. Oh wait, Cassandra's been announced too? I honestly haven't been paying attention.
Get ready for a capsule.
But I guess we'll be seeing info for these games in a couple weeks then. Because, you know, it's the start of July, and I know EVO is like usually 2 weeks into the month.
Additional life support has arrived.
what are we looking at right now? Wait, my
Life's on the way.
might bump the roster of Soul Calibur 6 up to 50 characters? Oh, Tekken 7.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda meh on Tekken 7 as it stands. For largely the same reasons that I didn't really feel getting Soul Calibur 6 on launch. You know, that's because, you know, legacy characters were locked behind a paywall. I don't do that. Like, you know, if you're going to be giving me a fighting game with an established franchise and making me pay for a season pass only to lock legacy characters behind a paywall, then you can kiss the darkest parts of my ass.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Life support activated. That should keep you going for a while.
Oh,
Life
yeah,
support
SNK
has
does
been
DLC flawlessly from,
support has
like,
arrived.
between KOF 14 and Samurai Showdown. Yo, SNK has been, like, Capcom and Namco Bandai need to be taking fucking notes. Yeah, SNK's DLC is all piecemeal. That is true. But here's the thing. With KOF 14, for example. KOF 14, like with KOF 14, the DLC characters were not even planned to begin with. Like, there is no, like, placeholder data in KOF 14. On launch, anyway. Everybody was literally added after the fact because there was such a positive response to 14. With Samurai Showdown, yeah, they were already talking about a season pass before release. But then, you know, Samurai Showdown, they gave away the season pass on pre-order. Like, they gave away the season pass on pre-order, and on top of that, like, they were already planning on making it free for the first week if you bought the game, but then decided to just put the season pass up for free on PSN until, I think today might be the last day. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, even if you don't have the game yet, go get the season pass. You won't regret it. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Sam Show and KOF aren't more popular in the US. Hopefully that's going to change in the coming years. Especially if SNK keeps, you know, building up the kind of goodwill that they have been.
Support incoming. Life's has been replenished. I've delivered another life.
Like, I am legit looking forward to...
Should keep you going for a while.
Like, actually... I was going to say something. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on Samurai Showdown just so that way... You know, well... I do want to actually go hands-on with Darlie just to see how well she plays compared to the rest of the cast. Because with the others, you know, you kind of know what to expect, right? But with the new characters, you know, it's always going to be... It's going to be something unfamiliar. And the unfamiliar stuff is part of what makes... You know, it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's part of what makes fighting games so much fun. You know, the unexpected matchups. The unexpected characters.
I've delivered another life support. Life support activated.
Jesus, I'm down to like 120 health. Okay, time to start throwing the rings out.
Get ready for a capsule.
Okay, I've been at this... Like, the clock on this thing is running 35 minutes.
Keep you going
I
for a
think I
while.
might be ready to actually, I think I might be ready to bounce out of this run. Might be. Especially since now we're getting, you know, enemy level averages of like 48.
New operative just
Oh!
found. Not do
Whoa!
this without you.
Those guys came up and shot the shit out of me. Alright, I do believe that it's time for me to beat a hasty retreat. Jin, that was a damn good guess. That was a damn good guess. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am a Galford main. But you want to know who I switched to when it came to Samurai Showdown? Like, by the time Samurai Showdown 4 came around, you want to know who I wound up switching to? I wound up switching to Kazuki, who is, of course, upcoming December DLC for the new Samurai Showdown. But I wound up switching to Kazuki and, what's his name? Kid with the umbrella, Shizumaru. And then in Samurai Showdown 5, I, stuck with the Yoshitora. And when Samurai Showdown 6 came out, I started doing a lot of training with both Iroha and Andrew. Hold on, I thought I had an Argon Crystal. Oh, that's right. I failed that void mission, so I didn't get the Argon Crystal. That's what happened. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, let's try something a little bit different here. Okay, so it's going to be Necros. I want to make sure I have a lot. Well, I want to make sure I have a good setup for him first. Stretch. Yeah. Okay. Shell Shock, Toxic Barrage. I have Scattering Inferno. That's right, I have Chilling Grasp, but I don't have the status variant. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. Okay. Might have to go with Ballistica Prime, depending.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Let's see, 110 multi-shot compared to 120. I'll keep that. How the hell are we gonna have a hammer that does more slashing, that does more slash type damage than most of the blades I have on this thing? Might go with Orpheus. Actually, yes, I think I will. Oh yeah, Maxi is an absolute blast to use. Like, he's got good fake outs, he's got a good number of stance switches that are automatic guard impacts, which are really useful. And what's more is that like whenever I get the chance to actually create a custom character in a Soul Calibur game, I always go with a Maxi custom first because Maxi's just that much fun to use. All right.
Job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much needed supplies. Make your presence known.
Well, I mean, I think that's pretty much the game plan when you're dealing with really any matchup.
First life support capsule has arrived. Activated. Supply is low. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Get ready for a capsule. Delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah, even my girlfriend said, you know, Glow is very much, you know, he's more JRPG protagonist than, you know, a proper fit for a Soul Calibur game. He is a solid character to use, though. No question about it. Setsuka just annoyed me.
Life support on the way.
Setsuka was just annoying to me, and then how in Soul Calibur 5, how Patroclus was basically a Setsuka ripoff. Yeah, that just did not do the game any favors.
Additional life support has arrived.
But But yeah, I mean, I didn't have too much of an issue with Setsuka's playstyle, but as a character, I just found her very, very obnoxious.
Life support incoming. That should keep you for a while. Another life support capsule is now available.
And Yunsong was kind of like Soul Calibur's first attempt, like first real attempt at a legacy character.
Extraction is ready.
Wait, no.
The red is
Oh yeah,
off to a
Yunsong was in Soul
successful
Calibur
start.
too. So Yunsong and Maxi were pretty much like Soul Calibur's first attempts at legacy characters, but they still wound up being pretty. They still wound up being pretty individual, pretty unique in their own right. Because technically, you know, although not related to him, Maxi is basically a continuation of Li Long from the first, from Soul Edge. And Yunsong was a continuation of Huang.
Additional life support has arrived.
But again, even though compared to cats like Kilik and Mitsurugi, even though Yunsong may be comparatively lackluster, he was still unique enough to stand on his own. Patroclus, on the other hand, was just a fucking disaster. I mean, to each their own. If anyone, you know, watching this actually enjoyed his character. I, for one, didn't. And that's putting it mildly.
Get ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Now, Pyrrha, I would say, is probably the least... Pyrrha is the least annoying of the new cast of Soul Calibur 5. And I'd say it's by and large due to, due to the story surrounding her. You know, how she's, how not only is she really sheltered, but, she's also, she's also basically stuck with Tira as a babysitter.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without him.
Like, that'd be like a child being raised by the Joker.
Life support on the way.
Or, Harley Quinn's initial relationship with the Joker.
Life support has been replenished. Another life support capsule is now available.
Tira actually just got to a point for me where she was more, I guess, like, her character archetype just got her to a point where I found Tira forgettable.
Life support incoming.
I mean, if we're going by the kind of, split personality, sadomasochistic character archetype, honestly, I would say that Street Fighter did it better with Juri. And again, it all comes back to, the fact that Juri is still a robust character who can stand on her own. Okay, I'm at 61% right now. Some jerk down another one of those.
Life support incoming. another life support.
Okay, we're below 70. Let's go ahead and drop that.
Life support has been replenished.
Yeah, Song Mina, I'm actually starting to hit that point where, as a character, I'm starting to find her just... Again, another character who I find just really obnoxious.
Life support. Out as long as you can. Delivered another life support capsule. Get ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Support activated. Life support on the way. Additional life support has arrived.
Okay, I'm at 18 minutes now. Should be able to make it to at least 20 before I end this run. Yeah, Siegfried is actually a character who, like, as a character, he's the one that I really like the most because his fighting style and his story arc were just so well done.
That should keep you going for a while.
It also really helped that Crispin Freeman voiced him in Soul Calibur 3. And then Roger Craig Smith did a pretty decent job with him. Maybe not so much in 4, but definitely in 5.
Life support on the way.
For the Tenno.
Another life support capsule is now available. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Yeah, he doesn't quite work for Siegfried. Oh wait, that was Ray Chase's Mitsurugi? Shit!
Get ready for a...
No wonder he sounded so good. I mean, playing through the Libra of Soul segments, you know, all the parts where I actually, like, had Mitsurugi on the screen and, you know, and I was hearing his voice, it's like, man, Mitsurugi sounded like he's really there for a fight. I like this. And now I know why. Actually, I should probably go back and make sure I at least hit up the rest of the life support modules this way.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Life support activated. That should keep you going for a while. Additional life support has arrived.
Well, I mean, Judgment takes place in the same setting as Yakuza, so, you know, shit goes down, that is just another day in Kamurocho, dude. That is another day at the office. Oh!
Life support incoming. life support capsule.
Okay, I'm about to hit that 25-minute mark, so I should probably get ready to... Should probably get ready to cut out of this run.
Operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Alright, that's the 25-minute mark. Time to cut and run.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Life support activated.
Warframe is strong.
Okay, so what have we got? 70 hexanon. Dude, that's the best part. That is legitimately the best part. When you can tell that a voice actor is not only putting in, not only putting in that solid work, but also having fun with the role. That's when you know the character is going to be great.
On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers making their way, trying to bring a little joy.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Yeah, that's another thing I've been noticing, Another thing I've been noticing is voice actors, industry professionals actually getting back into, into more fan-oriented activities, like cosplaying. I mean, both Greg Chun and Christina V, especially. And it's really nice to see them actually... It's nice to see them having fun and being professionals and not getting caught up in all the Twitter drama. Know what I mean? Okay, so if I do if I do 2 more survival runs like that, then I may have enough to get my hands on that. But it's been 3 hours on this one, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and drop the stream for now. I'll probably come back in a little bit with, you know, another game entirely, but I think we've streamed enough Warframe for today. That being said, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me as usual. That's pretty dope. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me as usual. Keep an eye out within the next half hour or so. You know, I'll probably post on Twitter whether I'm going to be streaming again. And if so, then, hell, it might be Monster Hunter World. It might be something else entirely. I mean, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. We still got plenty we can do. But anyway, I'm going to drop Warframe for now and switch games, so I'll see you back here in a little bit. Until then, stay good, neighborhood.